YouTube, Facebook, welcome to Create With Fabric8. I was just saying to the Instagram followers, tell us what the weather is like where you are at, weather and I don't know what province or city, because in Cape Town we have been sweating. They said it was going to be 40, I don't know if it was, but let me tell you, this warehouse without aircon, not a pleasure. So I got a fan on this side, so if you're hearing a hum, it's the fan this side and there's a fan that side, so there might be quite a bit of a hum, but just bear with me please, otherwise I will be all sweaty while talking to you. So for those of you who are new, let us know, tell us if you're new, if this is your first time here with Create with Fabric8. And if you want to know what this is all about, we are an online shop called Fabric with the number 8, and you will find us online, www.fabric, the word, and the number 8.co.za. And what we do is we've been a bit busy with birthdays this month, but we try to do a live every week. And it used to be called Live Tuesdays, but because of load shedding and everything, we decided to rebrand to Create with Fabric8 so that we could do it any day. And that's why here we are on a Monday. It's not Live Monday, it's Create with Fabric8. Okay, so we are online creative supply store, and the plan is to be your go-to creative supply store. We at the moment we specialize in sewing, knitting, crochet. We've even got some stationery. But have a look. We have almost 3,000 products on our website, and we also have a little bit of a sale going. We've even got new products that's coming in that's going to be on sale because we got Black Friday special, so we're going to put it on, pass it on to you. So when we put a sale up, it's up until it's sold out. So it's no worries that you missed Black Friday. If it's on the sale, little sale icon, it is available until the stock is finished. Okay, so what we do is normally we have a little bit of a chat, and I sort of do a little bit of a marketing spiel where I show you some new products and hopefully gets you excited. And then we have a tutorial every week where we provide you with a pattern. It's on our website. If you want to know how to get it, you go to www.fabric8.co.za, and at the top menu, on the pink horizontal menu, you'll see free sewing lessons. All our patterns are there, and those patterns will be available for free up until the 31st of December, or let's put it probably the first week of Jan, because we're going away and we'll only be back after the 3rd. But then we're going to actually compile it into a booklet that'll be for sale. Not a booklet, it'll be a PDF booklet. But it's just to cover some costs of the Live Tuesdays every week. And then we start a whole new year with new projects. So as I said, they are free. Go download them all now. Don't wait until the first week in Jan and then go, oh, I still wanted to download. Download them now. We also provide you with a little bit of instruction, and that's about, we try and finish the tutorial within the first hour. So we try and be finished by 8 o'clock. And then we have a general questions and answers, Q&A after that, where you can ask me anything. And it's a little bit of a running joke. Anything, I don't actually care. All right, I like talking, so whatever the question, I'll try and answer it. If it's not too embarrassing, I'll do it live. If it's embarrassing, I might have to WhatsApp you tomorrow. And then by about 8:30, we're done. We finish a little bit earlier now because we're in the industrial area, and they close the gates at 9. So we need to be out of here by 9. Otherwise, they will lock us in. Okay, so who's here? I've heard nothing. Is there nobody here? Am I talking to myself? How's the weather? Who's here? Who's new?
No, Bernice says it's raining and cold in Durban.
Oh,
Bianca said it's cool here tonight in Pretoria.
Okay, so let's do a little bit of a chat about some new products. We've got new products coming in all the time, and actually wanted to show you that anyway. And because we get them ourselves, so we don't have much stock because we're testing the market. So if we see something sells really well, then we order bigger batches, but we order sample batches so that we can sort of test the market and also to see if obviously if you guys like it. So well, we have some of these. They are really cute. These are all different shades and colors. The stuff that I'm showing you isn't necessarily on the website yet. It means literally that they are so new, they came in today or on Friday. So we will be uploading them this week. So if you see anything you like and you want us to keep you one, you can WhatsApp. Otherwise, they should be up by the end of the week. So there's a little keyring, and it is a keyring tape measure. This is an awesome gift for any sewer because we all know tape measures go missing.
Amanda, there's a lot of problems. Can you just give us a second and try and fix it, please? Sorry,
okay.
The lag is too bad.
Okay, it seems to have a problem with lagging. So I'm going to have some coffee. You take a 2-second break and we will be fixing it. I told you my computer is not coping today. The heat, for some reason. Just make sure that everything's closed.
No, it is.
No, I desperately need a new computer. But I'm not sure that the new one is going to be anything better. Okay, if you guys have problems with hearing me or lag, really bad lag, please let us know.
Hello.
So that we can fix it.
It's an encoding error. It says encoding, turn down video settings, but it's stopped popping up now.
Show me quickly the whole OBS.
Elisa's online. She's still working on her exams.
How would I tell that?
Look at her face and look at the picture.
No.
Is it no lag at all?
No, it looks like none. Amanda, do some movements in that, please.
And it's not doing, is it doing that thing it used to do with the other cameras?
No.
If she moves her hands, it gets like stucky and glitchy, no.
Do it in front of the sewing machine, please, Amanda. Sorry. Doesn't look like it, no. Mm-mm.
Sorry, something's happening. We're testing. So don't stop telling me how cool it is where you are. Any newbies? I love hearing about brand new students. This is a classic import. It says here, how are you? Everything goes great. So we all think where it's made. It's definitely not first language English.
Lisa, Bianca, Bernice, everyone, and even on my side, it seems to be better.
Yes, I'm checking that now.
Okay, so are we good to go?
Not yet, not yet. Let's just confirm to make sure before we go ahead and there's just more problems.
I can crack myself up. This is enjoy joy in life. I didn't know there was a...
Great.
Are we good?
Me and Lisa have fixed it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if Lisa did anything. I did nothing.
For those of you who didn't know, there is a double joy, like a double knee in Afrikaans. English seems to have had a little bit of a change. It's now enjoy joy in life. Anyway, these are really cute. They're super cute and they awesome little stocking fillers.
Bianca says pricing on the keyring tape measure, please.
Oh shit, but I don't know. They might be 35, 40 round about there. I'm like thumb sucking it now. But they are really, really super cute if you don't read too deep into the messages. Okay, so that's that. Then at the moment we only have 2 of these. These came in as samples, but we have reordered them because we think they're quite cute. And they are pencil holders. I know previously we had these types of things and they work great for crochet needles, because almost all the crochet needles fit into them except those really thick ones, because they get bigger as they get thicker. Alright, so that's not up yet. This is up. This is quite frankly genius, because I will show you my problem is that I feel too bad to throw away my short pencils, because I feel like I paid for that little bit. Can you see? A little bit of a Scrooge there. But can you see how short they are? And they literally almost impossible to work with. So we have these, I think they are already on the website, and you just push them in there and then it's pencil size again. And what's nice about them, on this side, it's a double-sided, and the double-sided is actually the same price as the single-sided. This one is a slightly thicker pencil. So I'm wondering if one would be, see, it takes slightly thicker something. So maybe, I don't know, you know those triangle kitties pencils or something. But I find them quite nice to work with, because I mean, even when a pencil gets to this length, my hands are very big, so that doesn't actually fit there anymore. Even then, I would be using this because it just makes it so much more comfortable. So these are on. I know they're on the website already. Then we have these new funky earrings. I couldn't resist. As I said, also only a few, but they are loop hanging earrings with, I always feel like one of these, you know, these, what's it, that TV selling people from the 80s? What was that?
I don't know. I just know Very Mark as.
You're
but that's
like
not
Very
from,
Mark, and
that's not from the 80s.
I feel like I should be going, and they genuine metal. Anyway, so 2 scissor loop earrings, and then for those of you who don't like loop earrings, we also have these little cutesy, look, they are too cute for words, little scissor stud earrings. And we got these especially for little stocking fillers, and you know, if you have someone that wants to buy you something, or your child or something, then it's something small. Or if you even know someone who sews, then they might enjoy a pair of this. Okay, so that's those. And then we also have a new key ring, which I think is quite cool. We have another one, a silver, just plain silver, but this one has a little bit of gold in there. And it has a pull, and I don't know if you can see, it has a small little black sewing machine. I don't know if I can bring it closer. Would it help? Are you?
That's good. Yeah, I can see that.
These are also up already. They are also super cute for anyone who likes sewing. There we go. And this is so awesome. I have been trying to get these for ages, and I eventually found them now. If you can see, they are teeny tiny little screwdrivers, because I don't know about you, but I have really big hands. So me working in here, trying to unscrew these screws, and also with even with the small long one that comes with the machine, it is very uncomfortable because I don't have power up there. But this is super easy to work with on your sewing machine. So these are also, they are just too cute. They're almost like Popeye squickies. What's a Popeye's? A dollhouse, but they're slightly too big for dollhouse, yes. Then I want to share something with you that I actually found on the internet this week and I especially got these for that. It's just pretty little pins with a little diamond at the top. But I saw someone did this. There's a bobbin. The bobbin situation is always a pain in everyone's behind. Okay, so I don't have that color on a bobbin, but we'll just take any bobbin.
Tracy and Bianca both say that they love them. I think the key to the little
So I
ornament
saw
thing.
someone did this. Check this, guys. Isn't this the smartest thing you've ever seen? And that's how you keep your color bobbin with your thread. I think it's very smart. Anyway, it's a cheap alternative to buying those little bobbin keepers. We've also reordered them. They are on their way, but they won't be here before next year. Alright, so that's that. And then, this is the Black Friday special that we got that we're going to pass on to you. So I don't know prices. They actually just arrived this afternoon. These are crochet and knitting handbag handles. So we got them at a very good price. So they will go directly into our sale bin to give you the benefits of the Black Friday that we got. And then we previously had a small round LED light. I cannot for the life of me find them anymore. They are out of stock at my supplier and nobody else has them. So I found this one, which I thought was quite cute. Shall I open one so you can see?
You just open this, you have an excuse to keep it.
Yeah, ne?
Back.
We do that. I see a 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐄𝐒. I thought we were rid of them.
It's definitely better than last week.
It is better.
I don't have 15 of them on.
So let's see what it says. Open this way. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it takes 3 little batteries, and it has this little plate at the back, which has double-sided tape on. But if you look at underneath it, it seems to. So if you wanted to screw it in, but I wouldn't do that. So I thought they would be actually better than the little round ones. I don't have that battery now because they give you quite a bit more, maybe to have on your cupboard so that you have lighting from the back, or you know, like I have this cupboard where I put all my little things, and it's like tucked in the corner, and I can never see in that cupboard, and this will be perfect to have there. And then we also have these for the stationery lovers. These are tiny, teeny tiny little, what are they called? They're not called, what are they? Something clips. They are also new. We also just opened them. So they are very, very cute. Smaller. It seems that the purple and the pink is smaller even than the turquoise. Alright, so that's just a few of the new stuff we have. And now, anyone have a question about a product we have or don't have or want to get or anything like that before we start our tutorial?
Man, people are just excited about the parts you do have, and it's like, luckily they're for sale.
Yeah, they're
Lucky you
all
can
for
buy them.
sale. They might not be up, but
Soon.
they should be up by Wednesday afternoon. So we'll start uploading them tomorrow. And I previously explained it seems like, you know, I always said that I've had many retail businesses, and previously, years ago, you know, I'd buy the scissors, I'll buy 10 of them, and I'll buy them for what, 10 Rand, and I'll sell them for 15 Rand. So what do? I mark it 15 Rand, and I go put it on the shelf. And that was that. Okay, now I buy this, and I have to unpackage it, and take spectacular photos of it. Once I've got the photos, I have to edit the photos. Then I have to change them into a format that goes onto the website. Now, and I have to relabel them so that the website knows which photo is which. Then I have to upload a an Excel spreadsheet with all its information that is, I promise you, I didn't know Excel could go that far right.
It can go infinite, right? Don't worry.
And I've got to do that, and then I have to upload that, then I have to link the photo, and only then is it actually on my shelf. Anyway, so that's not your problem, that's my problem. Just putting it out there, we had, you guys might know, the mini iron is completely sold out in South Africa. It's been for a while. We have 40 on back order, so we will be getting 40. And we were promised that they would be here by the end of November, middle December. Unfortunately, I don't know if that ship wrecked. or maybe it's, you know, taking a holiday in the Bahamas or wherever. But the shipment that did come in had all our other Prim products on, but no mini irons. Okay, so the mini irons, if you want one, because they sell out like hotcakes, as soon as they come in, I don't know why they don't just order 1,000 or more. You can pre-order it, and the nice thing about the pre-order is something I discovered afterwards, is it sort of gives you sort of a payment plan, because you're going to pay 250 Rand deposit now, and then you're going to pay the rest of the ironing board when we receive them, which the new date is somewhere in Jan. Very sad, yes, I know. But if you want one, do a pre-order, because otherwise you're not going to get, and then we're going to wait for the next shipment, which will be probably March, April. All right.
Felicia Madden says, do you know where I can obtain the second spool for the double needle for the Brother FSX60 sewing machine?
Okay.
Thanks.
So, very interesting. It is actually quite simple. They all more or less work the same. If I can find it to show you, you should, I don't know, why is it not in here? Okay, you should, in your little bag of tricks, I don't know where mine is. In your little bag of trick, you'll have a little thing that looks like this, and it has a little white stand-up thingy. All right? You should have that. It comes with all the brothers, and it has a little cylinder at the bottom that it's difficult to show you on my machine, but it actually goes over the little bobbin winder. So, and that's your second spool stand. It should be in the little bag or in the little wherever your bits and pieces is. So if I could try and explain what it looks like. It sort of looks like something like this with a disc and a little bit of plastic underneath that goes over your little bobbin threader thing. All right, any more questions? No.
Well, I think Bianca said, we love helping you. Let's keep Amanda busy by buying all stock. Trish will be sold out.
Yes, please. Yes, please. I was going on holiday. I need the money. Okay, guys, just as an interesting fact, most of our suppliers are closing around about the 15th. We are preparing, so we are ordering stock. That shouldn't be a problem. But we are closing on the 23rd. So the 23rd will be the last date we actually send our packages. And we will be back, I think, the 3rd is a what day?
3rd is the Tuesday, and we will be back on the 3rd, I think.
We from holiday, but when do we open our Monday? It's only the next Monday, I think.
Oh, do you only open the next Monday? Well, some
Yeah.
people get longer holidays. I have to be at work on the 3rd, but you know,
I don't know,
Amanda's...
but if you need anything for December, guys, you need to order. Start ordering now. If you want something special, you want me to get you something special, you need to order it, because, as I said, we are actually aiming to get our last orders in by the 10th, because it still needs to be packed and sent out. So I can't be ordering on the 15th when they close. All right, so today's project, I was thinking about, okay, that's not working, right?
Felicia Madden says, unfortunately, it did not come with my sewing machine.
And no, it would have. No, we did. I promise you we did. If you have an FS60X, you did get it. I will, Jan, don't you want to Google there quickly, brother, second spool stand, just so we can show them a picture. Brother sewing machine, second spool stand. Sorry, my phone is there, and my other phone is there, and my computer is there, so I have no access.
And I am too busy writing.
And Matthew can't do it on that computer because then that computer complains.
Shulka says, take a good holiday, you deserve it.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so this is what it looks like standing on the little bobbin thing. Can you see it?
Ah, yes, I can.
Can you see it? All right. So it's a little thing like this, okay? And as I said, that little thing just pushes over the little bobbin, the bobbin winder. You have to go look in all the little bags and all the little pockets, because you wouldn't have recognized it for what it is. All right. Every single brother I've ever sold had one. So either you lost yours, the chances of it not being in the box is almost zero. Because I've had many brothers go through here, and I promise you every single one had them. But not a lot of people read their manuals, and if you've read your manual, you will see. And if you go in the front of your manual, there will be a page, what's in the box, or what do you get with the machine, and a picture of that little thing will be on there. Okay, so today's project, my idea was, again, like last year, is to find something that's simple, easy, quick, and makes an awesome gift, okay? So I know we've done pouches, and we've done little bags, and we've done zip pouches, and. This one is a zip pouch with a twist, and I quite like it because it really sort of looks like something that goes into a handbag. And also can double as a pencil case or makeup bag, but it's really simple and it looks really great. Okay, so the pattern is just 3 pages long, so you'll get these 2 halves that you cut and stick together, and then you have these 2 little pieces, pattern pieces. All right, and what you'll need to cut out, let me just get with my fan, you will cut one of these circles in your outside fabric and another one of these circles in your lining or inside fabric, and also a circle of batting. All right, and as per usual, I've done that. This is my outside fabric and that is my inside fabric, and then obviously I have already quilted through the 3 layers to make it one solid piece of fabric. Okay, so if you want to know about quilting, we did a project. Let me think, what is the first quilting we did? Probably we've done a quilted handbag, we've done a quilted oven mitts, we have done, I don't know what else is quilted, but there's many quilted things, and one of them I actually show you how to quilt. Okay, but anyway, so once you've done the one with the, you put the one on top, you put the batting in between, and you put the under, and then you pin them together, and then you sew through it. It doesn't really matter how you sew. I, for instance, use the circle pattern in the actual fabric to sew, to quilt it. Okay, so once you've done that and you have this, then the next step is we are going to do a bias binding right around. Okay, so I want to explain to you, when you buy your bias binding, it looks like this. So, and I've got you, 𝐂𝐂𝐀𝐓. It normally has 2 folded edges like this. You can see it. All right, so what did I do? I unfolded one side, I opened up one of the folds, and then I folded that one back to the line. So if you can see, I'm going to go close. That is what it looks like. I'm unfolding one and I'm folding this back to that line. All right, like that. Let me show you. So it comes like this. We're going to unfold one side, and we're going to take this and another 𝐓𝐈𝐌 and fold it like that, so that the first stitch we're going to do is right on this edge. Okay, so we are going to start, and you'll see that on the pattern I mark the quarters. These are very important, so mark them on your fabric. I've actually marked them on the wrong side, but I am also going to mark them on the right side for you. So that's one. There's another. Let's just get the others here. There's one, and there's one. Okay, so the 4 quarters are very important. All right, and let me just quickly explain how this bag ends up. This bag ends up a bag this shape. Okay, so bear in mind when you lay out your fabric that you actually want to choose a fabric that doesn't have an upside or a downside, because this is going to be upright and this is going to be upside down. So choose something that's like an all-round fabric or something like this, so that you don't have one side of your bag with the fabric upright and the other side upside down. Okay? All right, so the first thing we need to know is we need to know which 2 of the quarters are the side of this bag. So I'm going to just mark them with an extra like this, so that I know, because that is the 2 edges where the zip's going to start and end, and start and end. All right, and what we're going to do first is we are going to just lay that bias binding on the edge, and we're going to sew right in that fold line that it has there. All right, and we're just going to sew it right around. Oops. And if you guys are scared, you are welcome to pin. I'm always just wanting to do things quickly for the live. So I'm going to start, and remember with bias binding that the point of bias binding is that it's actually a little bit stretchy. So you can stretch it around the curve. So it actually fits perfectly onto the curve by just stretching it around the curve.
Guys, if you have any questions that aren't about the project, we will be answering them at the end, or if Amanda has a specific gap. But in general, we'll...
I can answer what I'm sewing.
Okay, then I will say, do you sell cotton batting for microwave use?
No. For microwave?
Use.
What?
I don't know what that means.
I actually don't know about this. Please tell me why it needs to be cotton. Because the microwave would obviously make it too hot. I don't have stock, but I can get. I just couldn't figure out what one would do with it. Well, I've learned something. See, that's what I said. Ask questions. I will try and get some stock for us. But if you want some, please send me a WhatsApp, and I can special order for you however many you need meters.
Then Bush Babe says, can you stock forks, leather bag handles, please?
Yes, if I can find them, I would. I will look into that. They are just quite a pain because they are quite expensive if I get them from leather people. And it's 𝐓𝐈𝐌 here. I wonder if they're not coming in from outside. Okay.
What type of material is one used for bias binding?
Any type of material. You can literally use any type of material. Okay, so once we've done that, we are going to fold it over. Can you see why we ironed that middle line? Because now it just easily folds over to the other side like that. So we're going to completely finish the bias binding. This is such an easy bag, guys. So we're just gonna completely fold it over. There we go. All right. And then, well, you can iron it if you want. Okay, the iron out. I thought I was finished ironing, but here we go. All right, any other questions I can answer while we wait for the iron to heat? Oh.
Carmen says they are used in bowl cozies.
Yes, bowl cozies. I saw those. I haven't ever made one, but now I know. I never actually knew that they needed specific batting, but I'm sure if I think about it really hard, I can figure out why. It's probably something to do with the heat, and the others will probably melt. Okay, so you can see that it very neatly, what I always find with the one underneath is always a little bit thicker, but you can actually cut that if you overlapped a little bit, and then when you get there, you should be able to actually hide that pretty nicely. Okay, so I know people, I've had people tell me that's not how you do bias binding. I know how to do bias binding. I just don't like the way bias binding takes a lot of time because of you having to be so neat. So my solution to this problem is when I do this now, I will actually do a zigzag in a contrast to make it part of the design. All right. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to zigzag because this is now not fastened. So I am going to start here where I have my I'm going to set up my zigzag. Let me get there. I need to be there and I need to be there. And I'm going to make it a little bit wider. And I'm going to bring it a little bit closer together. All right, and here we go. Oh, let's see that my thread has now hooked onto my foot. Where did I put that little scissors now? Oh yeah, I'm going to cut that thread that's stuck here. Oh no, it's not actually stuck, but I'm just always scared. There we go. That it gets stuck. Okay, so I'm going to start. Oh gosh, I just lost my top thread. Oh, here we go. What happened? I don't know. It's just there. I must have pulled it out of the needle now with my. I think it's the wind that's blowing my threads.
Do you want me to put the fan off?
No. No.
Yeah, guys.
Never.
Guys, we actually can't do it without a fan. If my face looks red, it's not because I'm sunburned, it's just because I'm that hot.
Move that fan to you.
No, I'm not actually that hot. I was just saying that for the jokes, for the stream.
Oh, okay, alright. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to start again. Alright.
Louise asks, do you always stand and sew?
No, I don't actually. This is just for the live. Yeah, I don't actually. It's not the most comfortable thing because I have to be able to see my needle, which I can't see. So if you're a newbie sewer, my suggestion would definitely be that you sit and sew so you can actually see your whole machine foot. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see the zigzag, but as I said, it makes for a very nice, and you can also use a pattern stitch here. It makes for a very nice effect. I quite like it. And also, it hides some of the vice binding issues that one gets if they don't, fold over perfectly the same width as the back side and that sort of thing. And also remember, I'm also wanting to give you ways of doing something that makes sewing easy. And also for the newbies, if I now go, okay, we're doing vice binding the old-fashioned way, and they're struggling, I'll never see them again. All right, so there we go. I put the vice binding around. Can you see? It gives a very nice effect. I quite like it. Let me show you. Go. All right, and now we come to these two little bits. Now these two little bits can either be, they are just actually a vice binding that's cut up. So let me just orientate myself with which piece is which. I've got my working here. Okay, so the longer bit goes at, I think, the beginning. No? Wait, no, the longer bit goes at the end of the zip. All right. So we are going to just check. I've done this, and I actually, there we go. Okay. All right. So
Bianca says women need a fan.
yeah.
Lisa hates fans though, so I don't really know.
I sleep with a fan. I need fans. I definitely need a fan. Okay.
I'm your fan.
Thank you. I don't need only fans, but I do need a fan.
It's also not what I meant in that context, guys. I'm going to say that right now.
Okay, so basically what we need to do is we need to make a little loop. All right? So we're going to make a little, I'm trying to get my picture here, so that I don't, like last week, get it completely wrong. Yeah? All right, so I'm going to open my zip, and I am going to cut that little metal thing off my zip, and the side as close as I can get, because I want them to be the same. And then, like always with the zip, when you cut it, I just give it a little quick burn, just so that it does not, and then, okay, we are going to just double. Do I have a thicker vice binding? Let's do that. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to make a little long piece of fabric. So that's what that little pattern piece is for, but you can literally use your vice binding. So we want to make a longer loopy. This is the little bit you're going to hold onto when you close the little bag. Alright, so we just need a little lip like that. And did I end it off? Yes, I did. Okay, and we want to I'm going to explain it so that you understand what I'm doing. So this is the bag. These are our two ends where the zip's going to start. So I'm just going to quickly mark them again so that they are quite visible. Alright. And this little thing, geez, this is one of those. Okay, so this one has to go here. Okay, I'll show you now. Okay, but what we need is we need a little thing there to just give us a little place to hook in. So we're gonna put these two. It's so difficult to. There we go, like that. We're going to just slightly overlap them, and then we're going to make our little loop like that. Alright, and I'm going to pin this, and then we are just going to sew a little square to hold it all in place. Okay, got that. Get them even. You don't actually have to overlap them, I'm just thinking now. You just put them right next to each other. There we go. Okay, and this we're just going to sew a little square there to have it. Let me see, is this going to be right? This is going to be right. Yes. Okay.
Guys, if you're enjoying the live stream, please leave us a like, leave a comment on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. YouTube, I can see there's 17 of you watching, but only 8 likes. Come on, let us get to 15 at least, guys. Come on. Give a little like or two, please. We appreciate it a lot.
No. This is when you set your machine to cut off, and it shouldn't have cut off. But anyway, so now I'm just going to do the other side. I think it's, don't you think it's the evening air? Because there was no 𝐓𝐈𝐓 today.
I have no idea. Maybe it's too hot for them in the middle of the day. It was too hot for me.
Okay, so that is done. And that's why I have small scissors. Pull these little bits. Alright. And now you are gonna put that there, right there. Let me just see. Actually need the right side to show.
Veronica says, I love the new shop and the setup. So glad you're able to grow the business and have so much success.
Oh, thanks so much.
And Bianca and Bernice are talking about fans.
Isn't it?
Bernice says she likes the fan in the winter, and Bianca says the fans blow the 𝐓𝐈𝐓 away.
This is not working at the moment, but yes. Okay, so I'm just checking myself again because I get all turned around. I think I don't want to blame the ADD, but I always, when something is upside down, inside out, I get confused. So you want to actually pin the right side. The right side. So the right side is the one that's slightly bevel, and the flat side is the wrong side. So you obviously, if you think about it, you want to pin the right side of the zip showing up for the right side of the fabric. Oh, my fabric is thick. Okay, so I'm going to show you close up. So it's just like we're just going to, can you see, that's the zip, and we're just going to put it around like that. And we are literally just going to sew down the one side to close, and I'm saying close because we still have to do something on the other end, and we don't know if our zip, we don't know our zip length. So I'm going to just sew down, come on, I'm going to reverse here, and I'm going to just sew the zip. You don't actually need a zip foot for this. You can just sew with your normal foot. So I'm just sewing it like that all the way around. Open up my zip, and I hope my zip, yes, it's long enough. Jeez, that would have been funny. I can't find my actual zips from the move. Since the move, they have gone missing. So I have these few odds that are lying around, but they aren't my actual zips. I have many, but I can't find them. Okay. So we're not going to have a long tail, but you can obviously make your tail as long as you want. Okay, so this zip, oops, just went off, watching the tail. Okay. Let's just unpick that little bit. So I really have to learn to be more able to talk and sew and. Here we go. Let's just redo that. A little bit there. I lost my grip on reality there. And when I get to that place that I said at the bottom, come on. There we go. Alright, I'm going to stop.
Bianca asked, what stitch are you using for the zip? A zigzag or straight?
Just the straight stitch.
You're using a zip-zap straight
stitch. Yes. Okay, so now this gets quite interesting, yeah? Because now I'm going to do the other side, but I'm going to have to sew like weirdly in reverse. And the only reason this is, we're doing it slightly in reverse, is that if you measure your zip beforehand, not like me, then you'll know where it's going to stop. But I never measure my zips. I cut them off where I think they should be cut off. Alright, so we're going around. Again, on this side, this is slightly more like left-handed sewing. Okay, so we want to get as close as we can, but I also want to not go too close because I want to show you guys before I'm going to actually stop there so I can show you what, if the tail is too short, I can't show you what's going to happen. Okay, so what we actually need is that all needs to go outside, okay? And then, if we pull the zip, we fold it over, and we put our zip. Whoops. Whoops, come on. Okay, can you see? So now this little tie, what we're gonna do with that little short bit is you're just gonna cut off this little metal piece like that. I'm gonna burn your edge, and you're gonna make with a piece of bias binding like that and like that. So you don't need to use the pattern pieces, but if you want to, you're welcome. We're just gonna end that off and make it nice and pretty. So come on guys, you cannot tell me that this is not the easiest bag ever. Here we go. Alright, so you have a little hanging bit, alright, and it opens up, and you know what you can even do is you can have little placeholders for your pen in there, but this is also a very nice little bag for all your, you know, like cables. And remember, all you have to make it smaller, because this is quite, it can even, you know what, this could even be a nice little evening bag. Alright? To make it smaller, all you do is you make the circle smaller, not bigger. Okay. So you just make the circle smaller. This is the only time you're allowed to make the circle smaller. All right, what do you guys think of that? Look, isn't that cute?
I think it's cute. I think it's very cute. You could use it as a pencil case.
Yeah.
It was a very cool pencil
Well,
case.
but I didn't finish this now, so I have a little bit of a twist here because this part is not sewn. But we don't need to, I mean, nothing needs to be. See if I put that in. You don't actually even need that. So you could also get that little bit to go inside so that it doesn't actually show on the outside. Like just with it having a hole still there, we can still do it. So it could just be a little, like any start of a zip there. So it doesn't need that little bit there. Okay, so easy. And if you never open it full, then look, going on holiday, you want to take your scissors, and put a pen in there. Okay guys, any questions? Did you like this pattern? Isn't it so simple? Imagine you can make like 10 of these in like 2 hours. And then you have 10 Christmas gifts that nobody else can make because it's going to be with your fabric and your own ideas. Alright guys, so that was it. Did you enjoy that? Next week we're doing Christmas. I have something special for Christmas. Any questions?
Bianca says, make a big one too. Can cut a square and make the base wider.
Make a big one, like this.
Yeah,
you
make
mean-
the base bigger.
Yes, but then you actually, when you make the base bigger, you can't have the zip to the end. If you understand what I'm saying.
I don't, but I
Then
hope
you
other
have to
people
bring
do.
the zip up to there and have a piece the same width as your base. That comes around the edge.
Yes, Bianca says she loves it. Louise says very nice. Everyone really likes it. It
Imagine
seems
you
like
can get it. I see old vinyl. I see like printing. If one can find, imagine you can find
Yes.
like a fabric with an old vinyl record. It'll be cool.
That would be very
That
cool.
would be cool. All right.
Anyone have any questions on that? Because you were sewing in that, I was asking the questions during,
Yeah,
like a
that's
cheater.
fine. Okay, any questions? Let's you just want to chat. That's also fine. You want to ask me something about sewing? I'm not a knitting expert, but I do sort of somewhat know the products. I can actually, no, I can't because I don't have a phone, so I can't tell you what is the next project. But I think the next 3 is the next 2 might be actual Christmas thingies, Christmassy thingies.
That makes sense. Why do you have 2 more for the, or do you have 2 or 3 more for the year?
I think it's two or three. I don't know.
I'm not sure either.
I don't have a phone, Matthew. Let me say
But
that.
I don't
again.
know. But I don't know when we're having. I can look at dates.
Once a
Better than
week.
help us
Once a week.
until the 23rd. Are we doing the week of the 23rd as well? The 19th.
I don't know.
See, we have to get
Possibly. Okay,
Yes.
but how many is it without the 19?
2.
Then it's 2 or 3. We shall see.
Yes.
If nothing happens, like I almost cancelled because I had such an extreme migraine. You know that those migraines where you feel like you need to take your glasses off because you cannot see. But I luckily I got to I don't know. I cured myself. Some microdose, some coffee. I had something to eat. I did all the things that I'm supposed to with that could be responsible for it. And yeah, I know about it because Lisa asked me if I wanted to cancel, and if I had not thought a minute, I would have said yes because I was feeling so bad. You know when you're at work and you're like nauseous and I keep getting questions and my mood's just getting worse. And I'm not being nice because I'm really not feeling nice. But anyway, I got over it. I'm feeling much better now. And tomorrow I'm going for my tattoo. So next week you'll see me. I'll have at least half of my new tattoo done.
This is Madden asks, how does one attach a zip to a ready-made tote bag? Thanks.
A ready-made tote bag. It's just a scented zip, and you're gonna, if you want to Google it, you're gonna go scented exposed zip. It's quite easy. The problem you're gonna have is if you have a tote bag, just a plain vanilla tote bag, the top's gonna look like this. So your problem is gonna be to get close to there where it's sewn close. It's gonna be very difficult to get in there. So my suggestion is that you actually leave a little bit of the tote bag here close to the edges. Don't put the zip there, and just put the zip, because nobody's gonna, if it's for security or safety, nobody's gonna wiggle their fingers into those little holes. But just do a section of the bag, because it's already made. It's very difficult to put a zip in. As I said, you cannot get really close to there. So I would actually purposely put a shorter zip in, because then it'll be easy to sew in. And you can, again, just Google scented exposed zip. Very easy. We've done it. If you go to the Never Full Bag, there's a project Never Full Bag. Inside the Never Full Bag, we did a small bag with an exposed zip. That's how you do it.
Okay. Dilshad, was there a response on the outer circles fabric? Sorry to mute for a bit.
Sorry?
Was there a response on the outer circles fabric? Dilshad, what question is that? Sorry, I am not sure.
Centers, I'm not
The
understanding.
outer circle material, I think.
Was there a circle? Yes, there was. I'll show you the fabric. Give me a sec. So, this is, I bought this a while ago. I bought it from Jackson's. It's an African fabric, and it had these circles on. And today, when I was looking for fabric, I didn't start with this. I saw these circles winking at me, and I thought, oh, it's made for this. Absolutely made for this. Guys, I want to show you something, because if you, an old hand, give me a sec.
I'm not an old hand. My hand is the same age as the rest of me.
Okay, if you like Prim products, I don't know if you've seen, guys, these are very limited. They're special imports. So I literally went and found them on the internet and then asked Prim South Africa to specially import them from me. We don't have a lot because, as I said, these are samples, and but they are so cool. They are so cool. Okay, so this is a point turner. Isn't it so pretty? Point turner. This is a little magnetic pin cushion. Obviously, it doesn't work great because of the plastic over it. Very nice. Literally, some of these I only got 5 in. 2 different quick unpicks, the bigger one and the smaller one, and these are both ergonomic. So they are made to fit your hand better and work better. Okay, and then a Prim chalk wheel. It takes the normal Prim mouse refills. All right. I've had so many people ask for white pencils, white dressmaker pencils. We have these. Aren't they so cute? I see it on my table. Little blue. These are all original Prim stuff, people. As I said, special import for us. I've got quite a few of these. I think I've got 2 boxes, so we've got 20. And then this is a very interesting thing. It is called a turning set. So you'll use it to turn fabrics. If I can show you the picture on the back. It's quite an intricate system, but it actually works. It's a medium and a large. So it's for like strappy tops. But we'll probably only, if we ever get these again, we will only be getting them sometime next year, because as I said, they were special order. We actually paid for this 6 months ago already. They come all the way from Germany. And please don't phone me next week and say you wanted one. They really are limited. Okay. Any other questions?
Veronica says, I'm busy with a new handbag. I'm struggling to find a strong and sturdy interfacing.
Interfacing. That means, I'm assuming that's instead of batting. Like, there's a fabric called bagram, something like that they use inside of bags to give it quite a bit of stiffening. I actually think I might have seen it with one of my suppliers. Send me a WhatsApp, maybe I can special order you some. It's called bagram or something. Something like that. But
Bag is in.
Yeah. It's like it's almost like, if you think about this whole fabric that they use for masks and for the mask filter, it's like something like that, but it's stiff and it provides the stiffening for your bag. But I don't know if that is what you were asking about, but I'm sure I can get some, or if I'm close to a computer tomorrow, I can Google it for you and then give you the real name. Oh, and I wanted to say we've got 1 or 2 more of these left. Only 1 or 2. The rest have all sold out. We had 36 of these, and we have 1 or 2 left. So this is especially designed for your little Prim Mini steam iron. I think we have a few blue, 1 or 2 blue, and 1 or 2 grays left. The pink has been sold out. I will order more, but as I said, they will only arrive here in about 3 to 6 months. I don't know why Germany is so far by ship, but it seems to be very far.
Dilshad also asks, size guidance for the t-shirt Amanda's wearing. I'm always very bad with the buying clothes online and the letter
XL.
sizes.
I'm wearing an XL. If you like your shirts a little bit looser, because I had to stretch this one a little bit, I would go XXL if you're my size. Let me think. Matthew wears a medium. You want to come stand here and show them your size?
Sure.
Matthew wears a medium t-shirt in
No
our
matter
size.
how bad I have to squeeze.
See, he's quite small.
I'm not putting it in my stomach at all right now. Not at all.
So he wears a medium. I'm at least an XL, sometimes a XXL, depending on how much I ate over the weekend. I used to be a large maybe a year back. I might get there again. Anyway, so I can, and again, guys, if you have any questions, send us a WhatsApp. I can actually measure them for you. We have samples of all the t-shirts. If you're close to us, you could actually come in and actually come fit a sample. So, yeah. Any more questions?
Bianca says, buy the bigger size shirt. Can always make it smaller. I don't know how you
t-shirts
do
are very
that, but
easy
sure.
to make smaller, né? You're just gonna, okay, I would not suggest that a small person buy a XXL and then try and size it down. I'm talking about if you are worried, if you are large on XL, that the shoulder, the differences in shoulders is very little there, because these are all unisex t-shirts. So they are not like girl t-shirts, which is fitting. So then it's very easy. You actually just go down here to make it slightly smaller. Okay, so that's another thing. We do not do gold t-shirts. These are what generic unisex. Okay, so they are slightly longer, because actually this is not one of my t-shirts. This is a Willie's t-shirt, I think. This was before I had a supplier. But I made myself one last week, and I made a double XL, and the double XL is quite big. Not quite big, but it's loose.
Well, I think we are out of questions
Okay.
now, guys. Nothing
Okay,
else.
that's
Last chance.
fine. I am happy to go home.
Yes, no, we are done.
Okay, guys, I'm going to give you a full 2 minutes because of the lag. Just give you 2 minutes. Any more questions, and then we're going to do a quick goodbye before they lock us in Mega Park and we never allowed out again.
They're scanning license discs now. It's not
No, I
cool.
know they're getting very, very hectic here. You know, can't come here without your license, ne? Not that you should be driving without your license. I'm just saying.
No, I always drive my license. It's just taking it out of
I
your
know.
wallet. It's such a loss. I almost
I know,
rode the guy
and you know
over
what?
because he kept trying to tell me to stop, and I was just ready to go inside,
You put
man.
the bollard right in front of my car
No, see,
so that I couldn't actually go forward.
that's smart. My guy wanted to block me with his body, and I was willing to ride over him. I'm not going to lie to you.
But it's going to be a few days, I promise you. It's going to be a few days, and then they're going to go, oh, I know him. Oh, I know her. No, let's... Yes,
No.
I agree they should. If they don't recognize the name, the person, then they should, yes. But I mean, I work here every single day with the same car.
Vukazi says, do you have the macrame?
Macron, I don't know if it's arrived yet, but we've ordered it. Johnny's traveling. She is in New Zealand visiting her sister, so I can't just ask her because of the time difference. But I do know we got special. These are all new walls behind us. You can see we had to put a new row of shelves in. So I know we are awaiting special crochet. There's the thinner crochet, and wool. Let me see if I can see something. Maybe. No, I can't see that. We also now have the big charities, because lots of people say that they actually use the big ones. We have cotton on double knit. Also, I think it's also bigger spools. And then we have these, as I said, the crochet, the thin crochet, which is also new. And we did order, I know we did order macrame, but I don't think it's arrived yet. We're still waiting on it then. But we did order macrame. We ordered last week. It should be here this week. Okay, guys, that it?
Yes.
I'm
Bianca
ready.
just says, we done early tonight. Go home safely,
Yes,
Amanda and Matt.
lekker. 15 minutes early.
Woo. Okay.
I'm gonna love and leave you. Bye. I almost said Pinterest.
Goodbye, Pinterest.
Bye, Pinterest. Instagram. Bye. See you next week. Bye, guys.